What's up, guys? It's Finch here. We got another World Cup qualifier game. This time, once again, between Greece. They have the Pharaoh, and Africa. They have zSpxdes. I'm just gonna call him Z. So we got Pharaoh against Z here. Unfortunately, I missed the game. Well, okay, I missed the start of the game because I was dealing with a personal matter. My Instagram account got hacked, which is really lame. So I had to change much passwords and deal with all that shit. But now that headache is thankfully out of the way, I got to catch the end of this game. And initially, I was gonna bring it to you guys, but some really interesting stuff happened in this game. So I was like, you know what? I'll give them a post narration of this game. Why the hell not? Now that I've got this things more under control. So yeah, right off the bat, Pharaoh on Greece is using a team of Mandibuzz, Rotom Heat, Dracovish, Ryu Nicholas, Dragapult, Ferrothorn. Um, it looks a bit flimsy. I'm kind of surprised that there's no Clef on this build, in all honesty. Specifically over the Ryu Nicholas, just because like status absorb is huge, and Clef is able to do that while also passing wishes. Whereas on the other side, Ryu Nicholas is okay, but it's really more of a dedicated win condition. Doesn't check a ton defensively. I guess it could be or Generator Assault Vest set, which we've seen people like Ryza use and Smash Plus, a couple other Italian dudes use as well. But that would make him even weaker to status. Like for example, the switching to Talk specs on this team is really non-existent if it's not a Magic Guard variant. So yeah, gotta be careful of that. Otherwise, it looks pretty sound offensively. Definitely tools to break in this matchup in particular. But as for the Z team, he's got Drakefish of his own, which is always interesting to see Drakefish mirrors. Which one he'd break through first. Also Mandibuzz, so no Corviknight in this game, but he also has Zero Aura and Clefable, pretty standard Pokemon there, and then Como and Jirachi to round it out. It makes sense. Overall, the Pharaoh team is really weak to a couple things off the top of my head, like Tyrum and potentially Terrakion as well. Whereas Expeditious team, it's pretty standard. A few things might give it difficulty depending on stats. Like for example, if it's not a Rocky Helmet variant of Como, then the Drakefish could be annoying. And if it's a trick Scarf variant of Jirachi, then it's going to have to trick the Ryu Nicholas in order to beat that in the long haul, because otherwise the Ferrothorn might be able to chip down the Dracovish. But if it's a Wish Clefable, that might be mitigated health-wise anyway. So overall, I like Z's team a bit better, but both teams definitely have offensive presences that can make progress. So let's see how this plays out. Right off the bat, we're going to see a lead of Ryu Nicholas from Pharaoh and Como for Z, and he's going to go Jirachi on a knockoff. So that means that this is almost definitely going to be the Assault Vest variant of Ryu Nicholas, and it's Expert Belt. So that's interesting. And we're going to see another knock here of the Rocky Helmet. So that's helpful for Dracovish for sure. And now he's going to go right back to Jirachi on Asaki. So yeah, a bit of over prediction there. A little chip on the Ryu Nicholas. It's going to take an Iron Head critical hit for 52%, so it's not physically defensive either. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. He's going to regenerate that off. Now he goes to Rotom here. So he'll probably fire off an Overeat if he wants to, if predicts sustain, but he's going to predict a switch and discharge into that Como, no paralysis though. So he's going to go right out to Dragapult on a Stealth Rock. That's a pretty ordinary sequence there. Mandibuzz comes in, it's going to take a U-turn for 12%, and the Drakefish is going to come in now for Pharaoh. He's going to be able to get off a big hit here in the Como and not take Rocky Helmet damage. It does 55%, so I would switch out here because it might be fat. Yeah. Oh my god. So not only was it faster, but it clicked Draco, which is really cool. A tech that we've seen a couple times. Personally, I just switch out there in general because A, this Pokemon isn't able to really do a ton of damage to self as Ryu Nicholas. B, the Mandibuzz should perpetually wall. It's not going to be Taunt Rocky Helmet. They only run Taunt with leftovers, so yeah, you should be able to perpetually wall it. And on top of that, there's just no point in risking the Dracovish at this point in time. And seeing as you did 55, it's either like a very high roll or just has a lot of speed. So it was just a really poor play by Pharaoh in my eyes. I get it if he's not the most experienced SSCU player, though, just because he doesn't know the versatility of the last slot on Como, especially when it's running Rocky Helmet over leftovers. So yeah, I don't think it was an optimal play, but I'm not really gonna like say, oh my god, this is the worst play of all time, just because you don't know what this guy knows about the tier. These guys are virtually newer players to the scene. So yeah, unfortunate start though. It's gonna give a lead to Z after a rough start. He's going to unfortunately have to be switching out, though, because Mandibuzz against the Dragapult. And he goes for a Hex, only does 13%, so it's pretty good. And he U-turns here. And that's going to let Pharaoh get in his Rotom on a Roost. So it's a pretty good turn there. I'm going to see what he can do here. He's probably going to go back to Como, but it's pretty weakened. So a nasty plot here. Now Overeat should be able to take it out. But he goes to Dracovish on the disc. Oh my god, what? What? Again, I'm going to assume that this guy just maybe didn't know the fully fledged sets and maybe was like, oh, this might be slower than me, so he's scared out because he saw him like Draco, maybe I'm offensive. But no, I mean, there's no way it's going to be faster than the Rotom. Rotom's always run max speed or close to it, especially in this team, because otherwise Togekiss is just a pain in the ass otherwise. So I don't know if Discharge killed it +2. I assume it did. He tunneled on the Overheat there, but honestly, assuming this is plane split, which I'm assuming it is because there's no wish on this team, then there's almost no way that it's not pain split. He doesn't really need Toxic for anything besides Dracovish, and Dracovish with Choice Band Crunch can actually weaken size without Void this. So in a way, that synergizes regardless. I just think that was a really poor, unnecessary play. I think he could have just fired off Como or even Jirachi, as Jirachi's really only needed for your Nicholas. Now that you know how to set, you could kind of go Mandibuzz or Clefable against it. So whatever, poor play there. He listed Dracovish for nothing, unfortunately. Can't get to a Kyoto, of course, paralysis, but if it wasn't Scarf, it didn't matter, and it's probably not Scarf with Zero Aura and Fast Jirachi, so. Discharge here does 57, and it takes a Toxic. That's really good there for Z, as he's probably going to fight off Como after Protect here, but it's not Protect. Oh, okay. It lives to Discharge, kind of as we anticipated from before, but regardless, it's going to be slower, especially with the power, but it was probably slow regardless, and that's going to be a 5-4 position now. Jirachi comes in and goes for the flinch here, but Rotom is going to retreat, knowing that it doesn't want to get too greedy, and the Ferrothorn comes in, takes the flinch, gives Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet damage, leaving the Jirachi at 29%. And now he goes for a Fire Punch, trying to kill that off into the Mandibuzz. All right. So now the Fable comes in, and it should be able to softball up. It's probably like Soft Boiled plus Encore and Knockoff plus Moonblast plus Toxic given this. I don't think Wish Toxic is particularly good, but maybe on this team would make a lot of sense for Como and Jirachi. So it is, in fact, Wish. Okay, interesting. He's going to go Jirachi, and it will be able to live on any Knockoff. Yeah, any Knockoff. I was going to say Focus Blast might be able to take it out, but Focus Blast in the Clef's a risky play. So nice play there by Z, getting the Jirachi in. And now the Fire Punch here, again predicting the Ferrothorn perhaps, only does a mere 14% to the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz in U-turn predicting the Clef. And now the Rotom can come in. It doesn't look like it's very easy for Clef to be killed by the Pharaoh team, barring Dracovish coming in against it. And seeing as he's no teleport, I don't really know. I think this team is really poorly designed by Pharaoh. But again, yesterday, people felt like we were being too hard on these newer players. So I'm just going to say maybe they don't know the tier too well, whatever. Toxic here in Reuniclus is a really good play. While he does get the knockoff on the Clef, he's now on a timer with the Reuniclus. So the Clef's looking like he kind of just soloed a game here, honestly. I'm not sure how Pharaoh's going to win this game if he wants to win this. You're going to see Rotom here. He's going to come in, and the Jirachi's going to get wished up, which is even better. Iron Head here is really risky, and it's going to flinch. I don't know about that play, honestly, but I guess he needed to do that to take the future sight. I guess he's scared of going under weakened Clef. It's only 95. It's not really weakened. Another Iron Head here. Now I assume he just... Oh, he goes 0. Okay, that's fair. On the Dragapult. So that's a great position there. Now he's going to get a knockoff in the... Oh, he goes Slayer. Is it not knockoff? Man, I feel like knockoff is mandatory in non-combine 0, and honestly, combine's kind of ass. So I don't know how I feel about that. But Roxy can get up, and now it's all of a sudden a bit of a turn for Pharaoh. But again, I don't see how this Clef dies. Zero Aura comes in here on that pain split, and it's going to heal all the way up to full with the Wish. Really nice play there for Z. So maybe he goes knock here if he has it. He goes close, so it's not knockoff. That's, in my eyes, a really poor set. I feel like knockoff plus grass knot should be the set here. You don't need to play off with Jirachi and Clefable. But I digress. The Jirachi comes in here to check that. And now it's going to lower in Dragapult. Thunder, is it going to para? No, it's not going to para, but it would connect. And he's going to stay in on the Wisp. I don't agree with that at all. As he goes to the Fire Punch predicting the user. And that was a really bad idea. Now all of a sudden, the longevity of Z's team is really limited with that. Oh my god. I think that Fire Punch was just the worst move he could possibly have clicked, honestly. Wow. So we're going to see Clefable here. I assume he's just going to go for the chip. Wish is here. So yeah, this is Pain Split, so it's going to be able to heal up against something or other. But not so much against the Jirachi. And he goes to it on Pain Split. Okay, risky but good play. As the Jirachi heals all the way up to fall, but it hurts, so it can't do as much. It's just good for flinching now. So is he going to stand and go for the flinch here? He does, and again, he gets it. This is a risky motherfucker, I'll tell you what. Now he's going to go Mandibuzz. Okay, one more flinch and I'm dead. He gets put up against the Clef still. Instead of going for the Thunder, he switches out again. Did Thunder not kill? I don't know. Given that Iron, there's probably some physical defense, but whatever. He goes Plasma Fist here into that Pharaoh, so he's going to take a ton of residual damage here. Barbs and Helmet, leaving at 72. And it honestly lives close combat in all likelihood. But yeah, and he goes for Body Press, expecting that. But Clef wisely comes in here, and probably another Wish. There goes Moonblast. It only does 16 to the AV Reuniclus. Makes sense. 14 and a special attack drop. Okay, the special attack drop's pretty helpful. I assume we'll see a Wish here. No, you're just going to keep Moonblasting. Oh, crap, the phone. 1 sec, I got to pause. Alright, my bad. I just had pause for 30 seconds. Let's go back like 2 turns. So, yeah, we're Moonblasting, and it's only going to do 14% here, but it's going to get the drop, as you guys saw before. And I believe this is where we left off. So, Mandibuzz comes in here now, surprisingly. I thought he was going to Wish the Moonblast, but actually turns out to be the right play, as Mandibuzz taking chip. And that's going to allow the other man boats to come in on the roost and get the rocks off the field, which is pretty important seeing as the Pharaoh has taken some chip. And again, there's no recovery. It's not leftovers, and there's no wish in the teams yet. But now he curiously goes to Jirachi on the U-turn. It's going to allow the Dragapult to come in. I don't know about that play, honestly. I think that was a bit risky. His timer is low, though. And again, we're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt today. We're trying to be positive today. So U-turn there. Crit this 20. He's going to leave it at 47. And he's going to foul play, predicting the stand. Now he just defogs. And scared of Draco, he's going to switch out as the Dragapult came in again after the U-turn. That's going to be a correct play as the Clayable comes in on the U-turn there and get a wish a Moonblast off into the Pharaoh. Okay, actually smart to just spam Moonblast into it. That's a lot of damage he's going to do. So yeah, Moonblast actually chipping away at Pharaoh's team. So it looks like this Clef is finally showing how hard it is for Pharaoh to deal with without Dracovish. Softboiled there, yep. In a U-turn here. I don't know why he's U-turning. I think he kind of wants to stall him out of Moonblasts. And he can't really gain a ton with regen. Considering, oh my god, they did 52. Okay, I kind of see now why that happened. Another future sight, yeah. Now the Renix at 5%, so he's got to get it away. He's going to Moonblast it again, but he's got to heal up as quick as he can here. Yeah, he soft boats here, the Rotom comes in. That's smart. So he set this sequence up where he kind of like clinches the Clefable being low. But now he could go Mandibuzz to kind of, I don't want to say suffocate the Rotom, but leave it very low no matter what. And, you know what? I think they're going to just trade here. Yeah, they trade here. So the Mandibuzz goes down, leaving rocks up, but the Rotom also goes down. Interesting trade there. Renicholas comes in to try and regen up, but the Zero Aura comes in. Now it's going to come in. Plasma Fist the Pharaoh, so I don't even know why I wouldn't. I personally would have predicted that switch there. I don't think Renicholas is ever going to let himself die there, but whatever. He goes Renicholas now on the close combat. Really good plays here by Pharaoh, maneuvering around this. In all honesty, losing to Jirachi really sucked. You're going to see Clef here on the Pharaoh. Okay. Renicholas comes back here on softballs up. Okay, so it's still looking like the Clefable is kind of unbeatable. Wish here in the future sight. Jirachi's going to heal up here. That's great. On the Psychic, yeah. The Poison's racking up in the Renicholas, so it's got to get away from Dragapult, which is going to take a Thunder. Is he going to para? Yeah, it's going to para this time, so it's really good. All right, so it's looking pretty over for Z. I think he's going to win this. He goes for the flinch. He gets it. I don't know if that was worthwhile, honestly. I don't think so, but okay, here comes. He's going to go for it again into the Pharaoh, so it's going to do 5%. He's going to take like 30% return, so I can't say I'm too fond of that play. And now he's going to go to Renicholas on the predicted Fire Punch, I guess. Yeah, but I guess he's just kind of thrown away to the Jirachi at this point. That's fair. I mean, not really. I don't agree with it, but I mean, I guess if you have to make a play that you want to stay in, you're going to just attack what's in front of you? I don't know. So he lets it die. Okay, I'm not sure about that one, honestly. He goes Clef here against the Renicholas. Still looks like it's really hard to beat this for the Clefable. He goes Psychic here and he gets the drop. Okay. Future Sight does 32 here. Yup. Honestly, I think I would have just offed that. I don't think it was worth risking a crit in either of those, but whatever. Wish here, U-turn. Can let the Renicholas come back in. Both timers are very low. But again, I don't see a way for Z to lose this game as it stands currently. He's going to run out of Moonblast TP, actually. Yeah, wait. He only has 10 Moonblasts. And this is a lot of roost. Wait, why'd you go Dragapult? That's really risky. All right, well, either way, he's going to get the drop here. Only does 36. Yeah, it looks like he's stalling out nicely. I don't know if this Clef's going to be able to do it. I think he needed that Jirachi, honestly. Once he got the para, especially. Now he goes Dragapult again on a Toxic. Back to Renicholas. Okay. Soft-boiled up here. I mean, Toxic still beats the Mandibuzz, so I don't think that anyone's out of the woods yet. Yeah, just because this Moonblast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Z still wins this game. Future Sight here. He goes Dragapult on the Moonblast. Okay. Back to Renicholas. Again, abusing Regenerator. Wait, why would you move? What? Why did he Moonblast? Why didn't he recover? What? 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 Am I missing something? No, he had 10 softballs left. How does that make any sense? Why did he attack? What? Oh my god. I need an explanation. There has to be something I'm missing here. Is this why everyone was like popping off onto me? Oh my god. Why didn't you? What? I mean, if he recovers, okay, let's go here. So, wait, he's at 53. So, Psychic did 41. Right? Did Psychic do 41? No, okay, yeah. So here, so the future sets off. This obviously isn't dying to Moonblast. Psychic is doing 41 as we see in the next turn, and the future sight's doing over 50. But they don't combine to the 100 unless one of the crits. Can future sight even crit, by the way? I don't know. I've never seen it happen. Whatever. Besides the point. If he heals up to full here, then yes, he will be left low. But barring a crit with Psychic, on this or the next turn, he should be fine to spam recover. And then eventually he could win this game ultimately. Just because A, this is low, so 0 or B, he 1v1. Like, he has 19 different recovery PP, 10 of those being direct soft boiled. He still has 13 Toxic left. There's just no way. Look, it only has 7 Future Sights and 12 Psychic left. That's enough. That coupled with 0 and I don't see how he loses. And he just lets it. I'm like, what was he thinking? Even if it's switched to Mana Buzz, you don't lose anything. You're just going for. Oh my god. So this must have been the infamous. And now with Regenerator, that's going to leave the Renix at 70. And because this isn't knockoff, even if it is an extra belt set, there's no way it's going to be able to kill it because it's not knockoff. It is only 49. And of course, the Psyche takes out the 43% 0 aura. So Pharaoh is going to win in a very interesting contest between the Greek and the Africans. Good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still a bit confused here, but not going to try and call anyone out. So peace.